How's everyone doing? This is Oz with Oz Mechanics, and on today's video I got this 2000 Honda Accord right behind me. So the issue with this Honda Accord, customer was complaining after every rainstorm they would notice that the passenger side floor was actually kind of damp. So in today's video, what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can try to figure out where it's actually clogged up or where we have a leak and try to get this vehicle back to the customer. Alright, so this is the area that the customer was complaining. I don't know if you can see just a little bit of wetness right there. It did rain. I believe it was yesterday. It was just a small little drizzle. What we can do, we can get our napkin right here and just verify that it's wet. And there you go. And I can just imagine big rainstorm. Let's see. That is not good. That is a lot of wetness. That is dirty. Alright, so let's look at some problem areas that this vehicle might have, and let's see if we can figure this out. Alright, so luckily I was working on this wiper transmission as well, or the wiper linkage, and I have this area off right here. And this could be a nice little area where we can accumulate some water if we don't have good drainage. And there's one opening just right over there, and that's where our recirc door is at. So if we have fluid that's not draining right, there's a good chance I can go in there and we can probably have some water intrusion in there. Or sometimes there's other brackets or grommets there that have wires that go in and out from the firewall, and those as well, if they have a rip, we can get water inside. So let's go ahead and use our trusty water right here, and we're gonna see if this is actually draining. And as you can see right there, it's actually draining. So that is not going to be our problem area right here. How about we go inside and let's just think about it a little bit more and try to see if we can figure out another place that we can have this drain at. All right, so now that we tested that out right there, what can be another problem area? That's what we got to think about. As soon as it starts raining, we start getting water in the vehicle. Only if I could just figure it out. What's another thing? Whoa. All right, so we got our sunroof right there. So what I'm going to show you right now, what's a quick little test to verify if your sunroof is leaking. All right, to get this started, let's open this up. All right, so now that the sunroof is open, if we look in here, I'm going to shine this light right there. There's going to be a little drain right here. So this is a little hole right there. So this sunroof right here, it doesn't have a complete seal. So when it starts raining, water has to drain out through that little hole right there. So what we're gonna do, see if I can have this light right there. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our trusty water that we have right here, and we're gonna see if this drains out. As you can see from the other camera, there is a nice drain and the water is going down. So this side is not going to be our issue, but I just wanted to show you this. But remember, our water is coming out from the passenger side. So let's move to the passenger side and see how that looks. All right, so we're on the passenger side. If we put our light right there, you're going to see the same drain hole right here. So we're going to go ahead, get our trusty water, and we're just going to pour a little bit right here, make sure it does drain out. This is draining, but in our other camera, we see that there's nothing coming out from the bottom. That's no good. All right, let's go inside and see if it actually came through there. Check that out. That's fresh water right there. So this is actually not making its way outside. It's coming in here. Now we just gotta take this apart and see exactly where it's dripping at. All right, let's see if we can take all this stuff apart and see where we're getting this leakage coming from. All right, after removing all this right here, look what we find right in there. I don't know if you can catch that right there. All right, that brownish tube right there, that is our drain from the top, and that black one right next to it, that's where it should be draining out. So for some weird reason, this tube fell out and it is dripping all down here. So let me see if I can put that tube back in place, and let's see if this is gonna be a fix. All right, check that out. So now that drain tube right now, it is in there. So let's zoom in. We are good right there. Now let's do the moment of truth right here. We're gonna try to drain and see what happens. All right, we're here at the top and let's see what happens right now. So let's put this water in here. Ah, check that out. It is draining and we don't see no more leaks. Bam, let's go inside right here. Let's see what we get. Look at that, bone dry. So there you go. That is gonna be the fix on this vehicle right here. I am gonna let the customer know that, you know, properly try to get this hose glued in there or something like that. But as now, this is a fix. So if you do like this video, please put a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that little notification bell to get all the brand new videos coming from Oz Mechanics. Y'all take care. Goodbye. Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz with Oz Mechanics, and on today's video, how's the passenger side carpet was kind of damp. So on today's video, what we're going to try to see if we can figure this out. Notices that there's water on the